Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Newfound Glory. They have a new song? Excuse me? It's called Good to Go. I don't know where this came from. I'm wondering if this is a B-side from the Listen Up recordings or if this is going to be on a deluxe edition of Listen Up. Either way, I'm totally surprised to hear some new music already after that album just came out, which is a great album, by the way. If you have not heard it yet, I highly recommend it. If you're a Newfound Glory fan, you probably already have heard it and you know what I'm talking about. And yes, it did make me cry. The last track, Frankenstein's Monsters, I got a little teary-eyed listening to the lyrics. The lyrics are very heavy. But anyway, this isn't an album review. This is a new song reaction. Newfound Glory are currently on tour with Yellowcard and Plain White Tees, and I think Yellowcard was just playing with Good Charlotte in Australia on this Up Up Down Down tour. I mean, I am the target audience, folks. This is my era, early 2000s pop punk, Up Up Down Down Left Right. We know the Konami code, we know the Contra code. It's just crazy to me that I could say, is it 2026 or is it the year 2000? Because the same bands are playing together and they're still putting out new music and they're still putting out good music. It's a wonderful thing. It reminds me of a story, by the way, from 2000, 25 years, people, okay? I went to see Newfound Glory and Good Charlotte at the Gothic Theater in Denver, Colorado, which is where I'm from. And I didn't get to see any of it. I got kicked out of that concert because they had all of these signs posted around the venue saying no moshing, no crowd surfing, and I thought that I was cool by tearing these signs down in defiance. I was like, oh, what kind of a venue is this? This isn't a punk rock show. This is supposed to be punk rock or whatever. You know, I was young and dumb and thought I was being cool at the time, and the security grabbed me and the manager was like, hey, if you put up these signs that you tore down around the venue, I'll think about letting you stay for the show. And my brother was like, nah, don't do that. Like, to hell with that. And we left. But I'm sure it was a pretty good show. I think Phoenix TX and a band called Lefty were also on the bill. But anyway, the memories. The memories with Newfound Glory go way back, and I'm so stoked that they are still putting out good new music. And I assume that this song, Good to Go, will also be a great song. I hope it will be. Let's check it out. It's the only way to find out. Amen. Another sick riff. Okay, Chad.
Every thought, a shadow of doubt, a jackhammer out with the beat of the pounding drum. Every note, a drink from the home, sweet seeking in movies, a skate to the comic shop. I'm older, but inside I'm still the same. Yeah, I'm older, and no matter what they say,
I feel this line.
good to go. Find me with the ones I love. I'm good to go. Feel the summer sweat dripping down my hair. From the backyard games and the laughs we made, talking adolescent mistakes. And no matter what the world takes, I'm good to go. Get on up, remember who you used to be. Get on up.
Who is this cast? Best Buddies. I didn't recognize those two guys, but shout out to them. New Found Glory, Good to Go. Yeah, banger of a song. Absolutely could have fit right in on Listen Up. I have to assume that this is going to be on a deluxe edition release of the album, because this sounds better than a B-side. I do know that it was sponsored or in collaboration with this beer, Garage Beer, hence the logo at the bottom there, and obviously the placement in the video. Chad made some really killer riffs on Listen Up, and this is another one, and I love the little tinges of hardcore sprinkled throughout the song. Like, they still have that aggression to them. Lyrically, I like that we were maturing a little bit. We're moving into this middle-aged realm, which is where they're at, which is where I'm at, which is where it belongs, and they're singing more about just life in general and being grateful for what we have and the people in our lives and the relationships that we have, as opposed to every song being about a girl, which is what it used to be, right? Like, eventually we have to move into this next chapter. At least I would like to think that we should. The way that Jordan was singing the verses on this track really reminded me of Listen to Your Friends from Not Without a Fight. And I think my brother is going to like this song because of that fact. That was one of his favorite tracks off of that album. But yeah, this was a pleasant surprise. It kind of came out of nowhere. Maybe it is just a new song that they recorded and just decided to put out, and that's cool too. But regardless of the story behind it, I liked it a lot, and I think that they're still putting out great music after all these years, and for that, I am very happy. But what did you think? New Found Glory, Good to Go. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Also, ways to support the channel are listed in the description, including Patreon, where I do full album reactions. And if you could hype this video, that would be greatly appreciated. But as always, thank you so much for helping my small channel grow. Thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.